We have a deal on the next bill. Also, the president was out earlier today discussing the details of that big announcement we were anticipating. And a new report just released showing exactly what experts are anticipating next. I have all the details for you in this video. Let's get into it right now. But if you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe by hitting that button right down below the video. Information continues to change very, very rapidly right now, which is exactly why I'm watching everything closely and I'm doing all the research which I break down into these short videos so that you can get the latest details hot off the wire each and every day as this information is being released. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet so you don't miss any videos going forward during this very busy time. Alright, thanks again. Let's jump right into the update. Alright, so first off, let's quickly talk about this new update and announcement out of the president from earlier today. So, if you happen to see my video from earlier this morning, I discussed some of the details because as of the reports and everything that I was finding earlier today, they were anticipating the president may be coming out as early as today with this announcement. Well, sure enough, this afternoon, the president came out and did announce exactly what we were anticipating. So, let me tell you the details on this. President Biden came out earlier today and announced that they would be releasing 1 million barrels of oil every single day for the next 6 months from the strategic reserves, which will actually translate into 180 million barrels of oil to be released to help lower gas prices. Now you might be thinking, wow, that's a lot of oil to release. Gas must be going down to zero. It must be free, right? Well, no, not exactly. That would be really nice, but unfortunately, that is not going to be the case. In fact, one of the reporters actually asked the president, how much is this going to lower gas prices? Let me put this into perspective for you. According to AAA, as of today, the national average of 1 gallon of gas is $4.22.5 per gallon. Now, this is actually down about a penny and a half from just 2 days ago when it was at $4.24 per gallon. So, you can see gas prices are pretty much staying the same. But anyway, the president was asked that question by the reporter, how much do you anticipate gas prices to be going down with this massive release, which happens to be the biggest release of oil from the reserves in the history of this country? Well, the president responded, gas prices are already going down as a result of this report, which actually is not true. No, that is not true at all. In fact, oil prices went down significantly today, but oil prices and gas prices are not exactly correlated all that highly. Now, don't get me wrong. Oil, yes, is refined down into the gasoline that we put into our vehicles, things like this. But even though oil prices have gone down significantly today, does not mean that gas prices have gone down. So yes, oil prices went down, but no, gas prices did not go down as a result of this release as a result of this report. So, quick correction on that. But anyway, the president responded by saying gas prices could go down anywhere between 10 cents and 35 cents per gallon. Let me put that into perspective for you really quickly. Like I just said, according to AAA, today, the national average is $4.22. So if we're looking at lowering gas prices by anywhere between 10 cents and 35 cents, we'd be looking at gas prices being at about $4.12, possibly down as low as about $3.90 per gallon. So we're not talking like a huge amount of money here that we're going to be saving. So, again, I'm not here to tell you what to think about all this. In fact, I'd love to hear your comments down below. What do you think about this? Do you think this is a good idea to release a huge portion of our reserves right here in the country to lower gas prices by a few pennies? Or do you think that there's a much better way that they could help out the American people who are struggling so much right now? Maybe like, I don't know, some checks into our bank accounts, some checks in our mailboxes, some kind of things like this? Or would you rather save about $3.12 per week when you fill up your car with gas? So, I don't know, kind of an interesting strategy that they have going forward here. I did read quite a few reports on this today from a lot of other people, and some people are coming out right now saying this is a really terrible strategy. This is not a good thing to do because this is really going to significantly diminish our reserves right here in the country. But again, this is just what some people were saying out there. It's obviously their opinions, things like that. And again, I'm not here to share any of this as far as opinions. I'm just simply here to tell you the news and what is in the the headlines as of today. But anyway, I would love to hear your opinions on this down below in the comment section if you're interested in sharing. Do you think it's a good idea, or do you think it's a bad idea? And do you think that there's better ways that they could help out the struggling Americans right now? Maybe like checks or something like that. Anyway, just want to throw that out there. But this is the announcement that came out of the president today. And apparently he's going to be waiting for the announcements out of the European countries to see what they're going to be releasing as well. It's anticipated that they could be releasing anywhere between about 30 and 50 million barrels as well from their reserves. So again, there should be more information coming on all this here relatively soon. All right, so let's quickly talk about this new report that was just released and all of these experts and what they're anticipating coming here relatively soon. So some kind of interesting things coming out here as of recently. So these experts are actually coming out. In fact, 53% of these experts came out and said that they anticipate inflation to be significantly higher than what is actually being anticipated right now, which is actually kind of scary because here's the thing. The last inflationary report that came out in the middle of last month, or sorry, the middle of this month technically, came in at 7.9%. The next report is set to be released here in about a week and a half. So that next report will be coming out, and that one is going to be much, much higher. So here's the thing. These 53% of experts that were surveyed said that they anticipate inflation to be significantly higher. That's kind of scary because we're pushing 8% right now. And by the way, they said that it's going to be significantly higher over the next 12 to 18 months. If we're already pushing 8%, where are we going to be in 12 months or 18 months? Are we going to be at like 12, 15%? I mean, I'm just saying, I don't really know. I'm not the expert. I'm not the analyst. I'm not the economist. I'm just simply saying, if we're already sitting at 8% nearly, and they're anticipating it to go significantly higher over the next 12 to 18 months, that's kind of scary. Like, where are we going to be sitting? We're going to be sitting significantly higher then, right? So again, we got to watch all of this very, very closely. And of course, I'll continue to watch it, and I'll let you know any new details that we do get going forward. Also, let's quickly talk about this new deal that was essentially just made today between Republicans and Democrats. Yeah, right? You never thought those words would come together in the same sentence, that both parties would come together on a deal. But yeah, actually, it sounds like they're coming together on a deal. So it was reported today that Mitt Romney, who is, again, one of the Republican senators, he came out and announced that the Senate is coming together and finalizing the final details on a $10 billion COVID relief bill. Now, this is about $5.5 billion less than what they were actually anticipating and what they originally wanted, but they're coming together on this $10 billion package, and they were supposed to be holding a procedural vote this afternoon to actually vote on some of the provisions of this thing, but they actually canceled that vote so that they could actually work through the final numbers on this thing. But the plan is to actually put the final votes on this thing next week. However, just like always, some senators are coming out a little bit skeptical about that and saying, I don't know if we can get this thing done by next week. But anyway, they are coming together on the final details of this thing, and they do anticipate that they'll be able to get the 60 votes necessary in the Senate to get this package done. Again, shocking, right? Seriously, straight up shocking. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. The fact that they might actually work together on something and possibly might get a bill done together. Wow. I mean, seriously, we should frame it, hang it on the wall. It might be a huge accomplishment, right? But anyway, of course, as I do get more details on this thing, of course, I will continue to keep you posted. But again, this is significantly less dollars than that they actually wanted out of this bill. So I would not be shocked one bit if they come back in the matter of just a few weeks or maybe in the next couple months here and say, hey, we approved $10 billion and we need another 50 billion or 20 billion or, some huge number, again, that they'll come out with and say, we need way more money now because we're running out of money and the bank account is empty and all kinds of stuff like this, as we usually hear. But anyway, these are some of the reports that are coming out right now. One quick side note, I want to throw this out there as well. Another report that I came across today is showing that food prices, yes, food, the stuff that we all have to buy, sometimes it's fun to buy, sometimes it's just like, not really all that fun to buy. But anyway, a report came out, and they're showing that over the last 12 months, food prices have gone up, on average, 7.6% in the last 12 months. Now remember, this is across all food items. Like, if you were to walk across the grocery store and you grab just a basket of items, it's basically all the inflationary prices on everything. So you might have a package of bacon that has gone up 30%. You might have a pack of muffin mix that has gone up 0.003%. You know what I mean? You might have a loaf of bread that's gone up 1.2%. You know what I mean? So it all averages out to 7.6%, which is massive, seriously. And they're actually anticipating that poultry prices, chicken and beef and bacon, pork, things like this are going to be going up significantly higher here through the rest of 2022. So it's certainly not over yet, but again, I'll continue watching everything closely. These are the reports that I have for you as of right now. If you have any additional questions or comments, please leave those down below. Otherwise, I'll continue to be here for you, bringing you all the updates and to help you out in any way that I can. So if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe down below, share this video or any others here on the channel with your friends, family, social media, and of course, go back and check out any of the other over 2,300 videos right here on the channel. Thanks again for watching. I truly do appreciate you. Please stay safe out there, stay warm, do whatever you need to do, but either way, I'll continue to be here for you every single day. I truly want to help you out, and that is my dedication and commitment to you and this community. So again, thanks so much for watching. Enjoy your day, and I'll catch you again a little bit later in the next video.